Counting by the Hebrew calendar, 9 years ago this week, I read Shemot as my bar mitzvah Torah portion.
By the Hebrew calendar, 8 years ago this week, I read Shemot as my bat mitzvah Torah portion.
And 1 year ago, I began my term as student president of Drexel Hillel.
In 2 weeks, I begin my term as student president of Drexel Hillel.
Parshat Shemot, the parsha for the week, gives us the quintessential story of stepping up into a leadership role. Moses, while tending to his father-in-law's sheep, stumbled across a bush that was aflame but was not being consumed. When God got Moses' attention, he responded with Hineni, here I am. God presented Moses with an opportunity to lead the Israelite community, and after some negotiations, accepted and became the de facto leader of the ancient Israelites, became surrounded by a leadership team composed of his brother Aaron and his sister Miriam.
In this regard, I relate to Moses. A daunting task has been set on our path, and what we do is what will be remembered. Moses, even though he had reservations, decided to step up and lead his people. God gave Moses many signs that he would be supported throughout his journey. This past year, Micah, along with the Hillel Student Board, myself, Shayna, and Marcus, have led our people through the uncertainty of the pandemic college experience.
We've battled with Drexel bureaucrats over COVID regulations, engaged administrators over issues of anti-Semitism and anti-Israel, and led normal college careers, classes, social life, and applying for co-ops included, while leading our campus's Jewish community.
The main takeaway of the burning bush story is that Moses is able to take the time to see what is hidden right in front of him. Moses is patient. He tries to embrace and understand this sign. The burning bush in this parsha is a test of being a worthy leader, which Moses passes. He is able to see God in an unexpected place because he was open and receptive to those and everything around him. Moses has a passion for change. He does not tolerate injustice or the suffering of his people. This great sight that the burning bush ignites the flame within him and empowers him to take a stand.
The text teaches us, Vayomer Moshe asura na ve'ere et hamareh hagadol hazeh madua lo yifar hasneh. Moses said, I must turn around and look at this marvelous sight. Why doesn't the bush burn up? Moses, while busy fulfilling other obligations for his father-in-law, stepped aside to notice a mareh hagadol, a great sight. In our lives on Drexel's campus, we are asked and even volunteer to step aside and notice the great sight that is the needs of our Jewish community. When our peers were being attacked in classrooms and on social media for showing support for the state of Israel, we noticed and hosted a campus roundtable. When our community members started to receive their COVID vaccines, we saw and began the shift back to in-person programming. When Shabbat came every week, even amidst midterms and co-op interviews and homework deadlines, we took note and provided a space in which our community could gather. When Drexel's Jewish community exhibits a need, we've noticed and done our best to provide. Whether that means study snacks in the Perlman Center, Chanukiot in the freshman dorms, or a space in which one can feel proudly and safely Jewish, we strove to offer the warm, inclusive Jewish community that this organization stands for.
As we are about to enter the new year and a new term at Drexel, I believe our Drexel Hillel community will continue to flourish. The flame at the core of our community will continue to spread and empower even more Jewish students. The inclusive, warm environment will welcome even more students, staff, and community members, allowing them to express their true selves. As the incoming student president of Drexel Hillel, I hope to be a worthy leader of our Jewish community. I will be open and perceptive to those around me, striving only for the best for our community. I have a passion for change.
And as my time at Drexel approaches its end, some might say the promised land, I continue to reflect on what it really means to be a student at Drexel. Drexel teaches us to take ultimate control of our education and our careers. It demands that we look around ourselves, as did Moses, and seize opportunities for growth, networking, and development that are presented before us, even if hidden, as with the burning bush. Hillel has provided me with countless Shabbat dinners, my introduction into the world of traditionally practiced Judaism, and leadership opportunities that will surely help me as I complete my MBA and head off to rabbinical school. Here we are, walking through the wilderness that is West Philadelphia, and our mission is to notice and take ownership of those burning bushes around us. I'm nearing the end of my particular journey, but Naomi, plus her incoming board, plus Hannah, Corey, Rabbi Isabel, Adam, Danielle, Anna, Mike, and everyone else in this meeting will ensure that the bush keeps burning for those who embark on this journey after us. Thank you.